And joining us now from London is our Europe correspondent, Philip Williams, who's been watching all of this. And look, I understood that events like this are meant to end with a big finish. Phil, is it simply going to be a wander out on the balcony in front of vast crowds?
Not quite. There's a little bit more before then as well. The vast crowds lining the Mall as we speak, probably hundreds of thousands of them. And there'll be an open carriage ride, if the weather holds, down to Buckingham Palace, then out onto the balcony with the family, minus Philip, of course, and then a fly past. First World War II aircraft and then the modern aircraft in formation. So it will go out with a bang. And it will be, no doubt, a huge moment for those crowds that have been waiting, some of them, for a couple of days out to see this.
No, I have to say this. I've just caught the first glimpse of Paul McCartney. He's looking pretty old and slightly out of tune. Is that your take?
Well, far be it from me to comment on the musical standards of a former Beatle, but whatever the tune, the people loved it. They responded enormously well to it. Not just the ones that were inside that concert venue, as I was lucky enough to get a ticket, but also, again, down the Mall, 250,000 people cheering on, and they got a box seat too, courtesy of the big screen. So very much a sense of community involvement in this all the way along.
Now, we know the British do this kind of thing very well, Phil, but is it actually going to feed into their flagging economy? You've got this, of course, the Olympics coming up. I mean, is this sort of boost they need right now?
Well, look, it's a psychological boost. It's put a smile on most people's faces, not the Republicans, and they've been quite vocal about it and not liking it. But for most people, it is a lift. Except we're told, though, that because of the extra holiday, that's today, that'll cut productivity and it'll actually potentially keep Britain in recession. So while everyone's having a party, they may actually be doing the national service a disservice.
Yes, if only they had Bob Hawke tell everyone to take a day off. Thank you very much, Phil. We'll speak to you soon.